Hey guys, welcome to New by Design. We're just going to be continuing our walkthrough series here, and we're going to continue directly off from where we left off in the last one, which was Aaron's Mill. We're going to be doing this on 4 times speed just because there's nothing too important about this part. All we're really doing in this part here is basically getting to where Dirty Secrets starts. So we're just kind of running through the alleys. We're not paying too much attention to picking up anything specific, but we're trying to grab everything that we can as we walk through. So you'll notice there's 2 patrolmen that walk through here, and then we go down to the section where you get into Blossom Sales, or where you start the mission anyways. So if you notice, if you hit your focus, you're going to see a little switch here. You press this switch, and it unlocks this pull-down switch. So once you unlock this one, you can actually go right just to the right there over the bridge and start the mission itself. Or you can just go into this little room here, which has 3 items that you can pick up. I think they're only worth like 15 gold total, so it may or may not be worth your time depending on what your outlook is on it. So you can see now we're going to start Dirty Secrets, which is chapter 3. And there's nothing hugely difficult to the first portion of this. You can see that there's a bunch of patrollers here, and the easiest way I have found to get past them is to just throw a bottle directly in front of them and distract their attention, then kind of do a swoop by them here down on the bottom. So you're going to open this door here, and you're going to close it just so that the patrollers, those 2 patrollers, do come back down through this section, and you'll see that in a couple minutes. So you can see that there's some broken glass and stuff like that that we're just about to walk through, and as a result, it's going to alert that guard who's going to come investigate to see what the sounds were. So you can see I kind of bugger this up a little bit here when I do this in a minute here, because I don't get things done as fast as I probably should have. And you can see 1 patroller is gone, but there is going to be 2 patrollers coming back down from my right there, and I clearly don't react fast enough to set myself up to get through. What I should have did right then when I had that light out is kind of swoop behind them instead of doing it later. So you can see I alerted them of my presence there, but because you drop down right there, they're pretty much instantly unalerted. They have no idea where you went. So you're okay to do that. But if you want to do it a little more clean, what I would suggest you do instead is as soon as you shoot that light out, just do the swoop walk right past them. Don't waste any time on anything else. So now we're just about to enter House of Blossoms. We're just going to climb right up here where you can see the scratch marks. Take our claw, jump up, back down, and then we're going to walk over here, jump up again, and then we can already see with our focus there that there's another switch ahead of us, and it's the same, it's a pull down switch, and this is actually where you enter through the back entrance into House of Blossoms itself. So now we're in the start of House of Blossoms, and we're going to have to open it up with a switch, but we see that there's another item here to grab through, so we're going to go ahead and do that. As soon as you get into here, you're going to see there's a guy sleeping on the right, and we're going to do this in 4 times mode because majority of this is just collecting loot, and you can collect as much or as little of it as you feel like. There is one section coming up ahead where you can collect a collection piece. Again, I probably should have slowed it down here for this part, but you can jump up here just to get a better bird's eye view of it, and you can do a jump takedown for this guy. Again, though, we're going to keep on fast speed because most of this is kind of monotonous to watch, just collecting various loot and unlocking a bunch of pieces. So there's nothing too exciting here. You can see that we went up the first staircase there, and then we're climbing up. This is the only part that I probably could have slowed down for you guys, and it's where you get the collection item or collector's item, and you can see how to get there though. You just go up the stairs and then jump up right away. So you can see there's some distracted people on the bed there, and now we're going to loot and pillage their room while they're doing all that. So again, we're not trying to be super stealth about this. We're just trying to get everything that we need along the way. So we don't mind doing the quick takedowns on these guys. And again, we're just going to kind of keep grabbing stuff. That is one item that you do need, the strong bucks list. And we're going to keep going through everything, remembering to at least put out candles as we go through the area. Again, so this is the room where you kind of continue into the mission. This is one of the key item pieces right here that we're coming up to, and you can see the secret passage, and that's what opens up the secret passage. So again, we're just going to continue collecting loot on fast speed and peek into that room, which doesn't end up actually doing anything. We don't have a wire cutter, so we can't get into this safe. We can't bypass it, so we'll just kind of leave that as it is for now. Right now, this is the switch that activates us into the next area. So we're going to go ahead and hit these switches, and now we're going to slow it down back to normal play. So there is a cutscene the first time you look into this one, but I'm going to skip through it. Then you have to look into it again, and you see that marking, the symbol that was on the right there, or left, sorry, and then there's a symbol here. So what you're doing is you're trying to collect 4 symbols so you can unlock your pendulum. So again, here you're going to look into this one, and you can see we're going to scroll up to the top right there, and you can see on the wall stamped is that print as well. And now we're going to go to the last one and get the last final 4th symbol, which is right up to the left there. You can see it in the circle. And now we're going to walk back to the podium, and what that did was it gave us the code that we needed for this pendulum, or whatever you want to call it, to work, and highlights them in blue so that we can't screw it up, basically. So once you get those 3 symbols that you see in the rooms, you have your symbol unlocked, and it goes and takes you into the next room here. So we're going to continue through here. Also, I'll put a little bit more thorough guide on specifically how to, with slowed down, a little more description on how to make that pendulum work in case you guys are struggling on it. But we're going to keep on going through here. We're going to squeeze through these little corners here, and because I'm playing on PC, tap E to move this. I don't know what it'll be if you're playing on Xbox or PlayStation, but you're going to keep going through here and head to your left, and you're going to see that there's a pressure switch on the ground here that activates the trap ahead, and now you're going to have to deactivate it with this switch here on the wall, and then take through a left through this door here, and then you're going to go down the stairs, and you're going to notice that there's another pressure switch. So we're going to grab this cup right quick, we're going to go to the wall and deactivate the trap, collect this loot just because it happens to be right here, and then basically do a whole lot of running. So right now you got to keep in mind as well that this is the path that you're going to be running back up. When you run down, there's no guards or anything like that, but when you come back up, for whatever reasons, there's actually guards when you get back up. So you're going to keep running down here all the way down to the bottom where the mission itself starts, where you go into the library and you're looking for a specific book. So right up here, you're going to come to the right, and there's a hidden room here that has a focus ability locked up. So we're going to get into this room, and we're going to collect the focus ability, and then we're going to stop this at pretty much now and continue what we're doing here in part 2, which will explain you through the end portion of this mission. If you guys found this video useful or enjoyed it at all, please click the like button. It helps me a lot when you do, and thanks for watching.